Hello CLAT aspirants, wish you all a very happy Diwali. Now I'm sure a lot of you are gearing up for your CLAT 2025 on 1st December. But this examination is for the 24 participating NLUs in the consortium. But there is another NLU, a very prestigious NLU, which conducts its own examination. And I know by now you already know what I'm talking about. It's about the AILET or the AILET or the All India Law Entrance Test, which is specifically conducted by the NLU Delhi. So NLU Delhi is not part of the consortium, and it conducts its examination separately for admission to its law degrees, right? So we'll just go through what all important things you need to know right now. A lot of students are also aiming for 2026 now, so they also should know that if you are a CLAT aspirant, you can simultaneously prepare for the AILET. There are some tweaks in the syllabus and the kind of questions which are asked. So if you can balance between the two, you can target both of these, because NLU Delhi is also a fabulous, fantastic college and you should not miss it. Okay. So we'll just go into this video right now and understand about the complete details of the AILET examination. Now the All India Law Entrance Test, as I've already told you, is conducted by the NLU Delhi. And this time the exam date is, the frequency is annual, so annually it happens once, and this time the exam date is 8th December 2024. So the exam is scheduled on 8th December 2024, roughly 7 days after the CLAT examination, and the registrations are still on. So by 18th November the registrations will be closed, so you still have time for that. And once you're done with that, the admit cards will be released somewhere in the first week of December and the last week of November, in that zone. So admit cards will be there with you, and then you can sit for your examination on 8th of December. Mode is offline, much like CLAT. Medium is English, and seats are 120. Now, why did I say seats 120 here? Because this is the most important aspect of AILET. If a lot of students look at AILET previous year papers, they start feeling that, okay, this is a different examination altogether, with a different setup altogether, a different format altogether, but this seems achievable. Then what makes it so hard? This is what makes it difficult. CLAT has multiple colleges enrolled with it, which makes the number of overall available seats to be higher. So the competition felt is slightly lower as compared to AILET, where multiple students or almost similar number of students are competing for only 120 seats, right? So that is what raises the bar of AILET examination. So you have to be more focused and more hardworking to achieve this examination. Now these are the subjects which are asked there. English language for 50, average 50 number of questions. Current affairs and GK, 30 questions. Now there are one-liners as well in this examination, unlike CLAT. Though the sample paper 2 of CLAT also talks of one-liners this time, but AILET has always been having that. So one-liners are also here. Passages, a few passages will also be coming there. Now, logical reasoning is the most important aspect of the AILET examination with 70 questions. So the most weightage of this subject is there in the AILET exam, right? But there is a catch here, okay? When I say logical reasoning, a lot of students are missing quantitative techniques here. Yes, that is true. AILET is not asking you any questions based on basic quants. So these are the only things which it puts across. But logical reasoning is the most important part. But the catch is that logical reasoning is not only logical reasoning which we study. So it is basically some parts of analytical reasoning, some parts of critical reasoning, and some parts of legal reasoning as well, right? So they've clubbed everything under logical reasoning, but it consists of all types of reasoning, some topics or some straight questions of analytical reasoning, some questions or passages of critical reasoning, and also legal reasoning, right? Though it is said that the basic knowledge of legal things or legal affairs is not required, but if you have it, it's always better, right? So this is how the scope of the examination is designed. The other catch with logical reasoning is that if suppose two students are tied at the score, then what becomes the tiebreaker, the deciding factor? It is this logical reasoning section. So whichever student has got more marks in the logical reasoning section gets a higher rank as compared to the other. So this is what the extra point was. And apart from that, there are 150 questions. The marking scheme is +1 -0.25. So you'll get 1 mark for every correct answer. So 150 questions mean 150 marks the maximum score and minus 0.25. So 1/4 mark will be deducted on every incorrect answer. So remember, wherever in competitive exams you come across negative marking, be very careful about guesswork. You can make educated guesses, calculated guesses, but be very sure of that. Unless not, don't go into that. Apart from that, I guess I've already told you maximum marks 150. Total duration of the examination is 120 minutes. Now, a lot of people get confused here, but it is mentioned officially it is a 2-hour paper in which you have to cover 150 questions. So again, the difficulty slightly rises. And this I've already told you that in case of tie in merit, scores of logical reasoning section are considered as a tiebreaker. So that was all about AILET, which you can understand, which you need to know right now. Even if you are a starter, even if you are somebody who's starting his preparation for 2026, and even if you are preparing for 2025, that is on 8th December, this is all you need to know about. Focus your preparation in this direction. Focus more on the logical reasoning part, but the others are equally important, and get your best NLU in your bag. Now, continuing the same, since the wonderful festival of lights, Diwali, is here, Adda 24/7 has brought across a wonderful, wonderful gift for you. If you are looking to speed up your preparation for CLAT or AILET or any other law entrance test, Adda 24/7 has brought in a flat 50% discount for all the courses and 2x validity on the law MAHAPACKs for all of you. But not only 50% off, if you put this code, then this increases further. So you'll get an extra discount. And if you download your application and then put this code on the app, then you get an additional 1% discount. So there are multiple discounts which will be coming into picture, which brings down the cost of your course and it becomes much more affordable than it already is. So you can now start your preparation as soon as possible while this offer lasts. Go ahead and purchase it. On that note, I'll end this video here. Hope you could understand better about AILET and hope your preparations are going right on track. Thank you so much for being with Adda 24/7. Wish you a very happy Diwali again. Take care.